Hello everyone, welcome back to another educational video about market and finances. My name is Alexander Bonev, and in this video we will try to make sense of the Department of the Treasury. We'll answer questions such as why is the department exists, what is it, what are the benefits of having it, what are the rules, enforcements, and last but not least, we'll talk about criticism, if any. Alright, hopefully you'll find the video helpful. Enjoy it. So, the United States Department of the Treasury is the executive agency of the federal government that manages national finances. It collects taxes through the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, and funds the United States debt through selling treasury bills, notes, and bonds. It also advises the President on financial trade and tax policies. Even though it is so closely involved with the national finances, the Treasury does not set fiscal policy. The United States Constitution gave that power to Congress. Still, the Treasury has an enormous impact on the national economy and on us. What the Treasury Department does. In 1789, Congress created the Treasury Department and the other two executive departments of Defense and State. Today, most of the work of the Treasury is done by its 10 bureaus. The first one is the Internal Revenue of Service that collects federal income tax, also called IRS. The second one is the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration. It prevents IRS fraud, waste, and abuse. The third one is the Bureau of the Fiscal Service that manages public debt. The fourth one is the United States Mint prints, postage stamps, and coinage. The fifth one is the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, designing and prints United States paper currencies and securities. The sixth one is the Office of Comptroller of the Currencies, regulates national banks. Seventh is the Inspector General conducts audits of all Treasury departments. The eighth is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, investigates and prosecutes tax evaders, counterfeiters, and forgers. It also aids the war of terror by identifying and freezing funds and terrorists. Ninth is the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax, and Trade Bureau enforces laws controlling alcohol and tobacco. It also collects firearms and ammunition taxes. The 10th is the Community Development Financial Institution, funds expense credit in poor communities. Overseeing all of these activities is the Secretary of the Treasury. In their capacity as the chief financial officers of the federal government, they advise the President of all financial, economic, and tax policies. They also help set fiscal and budgetary policies. The Treasury auctions Treasury bonds to pay for the United States debt. The 10-year Treasury note sets the benchmark rate for all other long-term debt. The Treasury yield reflects the demand of the government debt. The greater the demand, the lower the yield. That reduces interest rates on fixed interests, 15-year and 30-year mortgages. The way that the U.S. Department of Treasury affects us is directly. Every April, IRS expects a check from you unless it has withheld enough from your paycheck. You may also have United States saving bonds. If you are concerned about inflation, you may own a bond from the Bureau of the Public Debt. Most important, the Treasury bonds influence mortgage interest rates. That affects your ability to buy and sell your home to get equity loans. It also affects the value of the dollar which impacts the cost of imports and inflation. Over the long haul, a declining of the dollar erodes your retirement savings to the point that you may have to keep working past 60.